Going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time. Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. Going down to South Park, gonna leave my woes behind. And put packing day and night, people spouting, howdy neighbor. Going down to South Park, gonna see if I can unwind. Gonna find South Park and meet some friends of mine.
Woo!
Right.
Yeah.
We hit it that time. That was good.
That was a good
That
one.
was a good one.
Anyway.
Welcome back to Normalest Chicago Residents, guys. I'm here with
Jadyn.
Bengi.
And my name is Carmen. And today we got a very cool episode. We're reviewing South Park post-COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But before that, have we watched anything?
I've been binging the Harry Potter series. Like 5 movies I watched yesterday because I'm procrastinating. So, yeah, that was fun.
I watched the first Scream.
How did you like it?
It was good. I liked it a lot.
So, you want a medal?
Oh.
Yeah, actually, I was hoping for one. Carmen, what did you watch?
South Park. All last
South
night. All last night.
Yes, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're doing a character study.
Yes.
Didn't you do a study of herbology last night as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you know what I
paper.
mean. For the holidays,
Yeah.
you know. You know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
My viewers know.
Yeah.
Anyway, is
But
that it?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
It's midterms week, so.
I want to sink my teeth into this. Is it midterms week?
Yeah, I
Wait,
have
isn't technically
midterms.
next week midterms week?
Well,
I
yeah.
have a midterm in like 10 days.
I have essays.
None of my teachers mentioned midterms, which is a little worrying.
I think a
What do you
lot
mean
of
about
teachers
that?
aren't doing midterms. I don't know why. So.
Well, all right, then we can just get right into this.
Let's just sink our teeth
Yes.
into it.
Okay.
Tear it up.
Creators. Who are the creators?
So the creators are Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and sometimes Bill Hader, but not for this movie. So yeah, they're the sole creators.
Jennifer Aniston was in one episode. Like back in the 90s.
Back
I
in the
think.
day.
That was one of my favorite episodes.
But yeah, they're the ones who do most of the voices, so it's
Yeah.
not really anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, there's some other people.
And then there's
sometimes.
that one lady who does all the female voices. I just am blanking on her name right now.
That's fine. All right. Can we get like a brief synopsis of this movie?
Isn't it like where Mr. Garrison comes back to town and he realizes everyone hates him and he just...
No.
No, is that not it?
The post-COVID
that's-
one is where they're in the future. And-
I'm talking about the vaccination special.
Oh,
We watched it.
oh my god!
That's okay. We'll just do a combined of both
Yeah,
of them,
we'll
even
just-
though I haven't seen the other one.
Well,
Okay, basically, the post-COVID special is where they're in the future, and they want to go back and stop the beginning of COVID.
but Kenny dies, and
He's a scientist.
they're trying to figure out what he was actually doing, and he was like trying to like find out how to stop COVID. But yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't like Eric Jewish and his son? His
Yes.
whole
Yeah,
family's Jewish,
his whole
and
family's Jewish.
and he's
And,
like
yeah. And-
patronizing Kyle for not being
Yeah.
Jewish enough.
Except he's not patronizing him. He's being so genuine. He's just really Jewish,
yeah.
and he loves his family very much. It was so sad when
It
he had to leave
was
his
so
children.
sad, but like,
Anyway, yeah, and then what else happened?
so when they find out what he was doing, they try. I don't know what they were trying to do with it. Why they were trying to go back.
Weren't they just? It wasn't to save their friendship. Eventually, that's how they did
Yeah,
it.
eventually it was to their friendship.
Oh, well, they were trying to go back because what's his face? Fucked a penguin, right?
Randy.
Randy fucked a penguin, and
And
started
that's
COVID.
how-
And he
yeah.
was like, "There is no situation in the past in which I don't fuck this penguin."
Yeah. So,
There's no situation. Don't fuck this.
in every situation, I always fuck the penguin.
Anyway,
It's like that episode of Rick and Morty where Jerry has to fuck his mom.
would you like to Would you like to give us a synopsis of the one that you watched?
The one that I watched is basically Mr. Garrison comes back after being Donald Trump for 4 years. He is just disliked by everyone. But then the whites, the family, the whites, start QAnon. And
Oh.
and
Oh my God.
they try to recruit him, but he wants nothing to do with it. So instead, they protest against the public schools, and they take their kids out of public schools and put them in QAnon training programs, which is homeschooling. And then they
I think I've seen clips of this.
yeah, and then basically it all ends with Mr. Garrison pleading with Parker and Stone to change the story, like to rewrite the script, and like get him out of the freezing ice cold. Also, Mr. White gets turned into a penis, an actual full penis, and Mr. Garrison drags him back to South Park and just sits there. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on in this one, and yeah, it basically ends with Mr. Garrison being redeemed for being Republican all those years.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When did you guys start watching South Park?
I wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid.
No shit.
Which, yeah, good for my parents because there's a lot of stuff. But I started watching it this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching it like 2-3 years ago.
Mhm.
I like the episodes of Timmy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had seen like clips and stuff, but I hadn't started watching it until recently.
Yeah. It's just a lot. But it's like a show where you can just turn your brain off.
I don't think so. I think it's a show where you kind of need to be ready for anything.
Honestly,
Benji's
yeah.
taking deep metaphorical meanings and
I mean,
in-depth analysis of South Park each episode.
Most of their episodes, they actually at the end they're like, well, we learned about this today, and it's like the most stupidest shit that you would
Give us
learn.
an example.
So
Never mind, you go.
no, go ahead.
Oh, Mama, I know now. The F word is a bad word.
Exactly.
And I can't use it. Eric, you're
Exactly.
still not getting that iPad. What's that you? Well, Mom, can we at least go to McDonald's? Because I like to get wined and dine after I've been fucked.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah.
Wow, I
And, like-
fucking love that episode.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's one of the best.
Is that the one? I can't forget. I forget if that's the same one that Kyle signs like the agreement on the Apple iPad, and
Oh, yeah.
and he gets like put into a
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I eat the cuttlefish should I eat the cuttlefish and asparagus or the vanilla paste? Cuttlefish and asparagus? No. I love that.
Why did you just
episode.
whip these impressions out of nowhere?
I mean, I was doing a on purpose bad impression that time, but yeah.
They weren't even that bad.
They weren't that bad. They were.
I could have done a little better. But yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know what I was about to say.
Okay.
What did you guys like about these separate movies that we've watched?
I like that they just shit on whatever. They do not give a fuck. They don't care what political party you are. They don't care how famous you are. They just don't give a fuck.
They just kind of say whatever comes out of their mouth.
Yeah.
I love that one where they're like, Tom Cruise, don't sue my family. Because they made fun of him for being Scientologist.
Mm-hmm.
And they were making fun of it because they made fun of him in an earlier episode.
But he's in the
or something.
closet.
And they were they were worried. I think in real life,
Yeah.
they were worried that he was going to sue them, so they made an episode about him suing them. I like how I watched I watched the documentary on South Park. I watched a lot of stuff about South Park. I love South Park. I think it's a very I think it's what art should be in a way. Very very just willing to criticize anyone, and willing to criticize anything they see with no political agenda. It's very refreshing still to see that. Although, like some people are like think it's offensive, but they're missing the point. They're missing like the overall like work of it.
Exactly.
It's very good in its message. It's satire. I love satire. Satire is amazing. I mean, no one's ever seen an Adam McKay movie. Like, satire is perfect. I mean, it's just the best way to get your point across, because you see how absurd something is, then you start to think about it more. So they end up doing the work. You end up doing the work in your own head, and you don't have to be lectured to on screen, which is the nice thing. And that's why they're so successful, because people are still able to watch the show and have a good time, and then they can think about the issues afterwards. Because if you've ever been in a situation where you're talking and someone says you sound like Eric Cartman, you're probably doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So like,
Unless you're Carmen and you just get compared to him for doing nothing.
For absolutely nothing but wearing a beanie.
I compare Carmen to Cartman all the time. And in fact, on my phone, her name is Cartman.
Just to be clear, I don't spew out racist things. I don't commit any war crimes.
She's not Kanye. So.
But yeah, my name gets compared a lot to his name. Especially when I was in middle school.
Eric Cartman, not Kanye.
No, not
We were
Kanye.
just calling Carmen Kanye. That would be crazy.
No. Man.
Yeah.
Your name's actually Kanye in my phone.
Cupid Yee. That episode was hilarious.
No. Not
Has anyone seen that
Cupid
episode? Okay, let's get back to the movies, though.
Is there anything that we disliked about this movie? Either of these movies?
The one commercial, like, I don't get it.
Just like the random Asian
It's
woman in the
just-
commercial doing like
she's eating what? Like,
I don't remember.
I don't even know what she was eating, but she was just eating something.
Wasn't it something like secret over it or something? Or was that something else?
Probably.
What was it saying over the commercial?
I don't know. It was just
And
like,
played,
it was everywhere.
It played like 7 times.
Like, and I still don't understand it.
I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna make a wild guess here and say that either Trey Parker or Matt Stone was just sitting in there like inside during COVID, and they saw that commercial like a dozen times, and they thought, wouldn't that be funny if we put that in the movie? I don't know if that's true.
I don't think it was an actual commercial though. It was just like an Asian woman eating
And it wasn't like a full length commercial. It was just like basically just a clip of her.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a drawing. It wasn't like a drawing, right?
No.
It was on like every news source and billboard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love when they keep referring to it as the future.
Oh my god.
But we're in the future and everything sucks here.
Right? And every song is like, we are in the future and it sucks. I couldn't relate more. Like,
I love South Park so much. It's so funny. They hit every time.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I was so happy for Cartman that he was happy with his Jewish family and his future life.
Real. It was sad, but also like, did he really deserve that?
Probably not.
No.
But he was also
That's kind of the point, though.
Yeah. You feel
You do forget that he's a child because he literally killed someone's parents. So
Yeah.
like, you forget he's a child.
I forgot about
You forget he's a child after a while because he's also a child.
He killed someone's parents and served it to the child.
But like then again,
Wait, are we thinking of that episode?
that guy kind of deserved
The
it.
chili contest one?
Yeah, with the guy that took his like $16.
Yeah.
That guy kind of deserved it. To be honest, he took $16 from Eric
His
Cartman.
parents certainly didn't deserve it.
Oh my god, we should put a trigger warning on this episode
I
as
think
a
it
whole.
goes without saying.
I don't think anyone's had their parents cut up and served to them.
I, for one.
And wasn't the dad like Eric Cartman's stepfather or father actually?
No.
No,
I don't
am
know.
I thinking of a
The
different
kind of
one?
joke is his mom's a crack whore. So,
Yeah.
he doesn't know who his father is. It could be anyone.
I didn't watch that episode, so.
Oh, there's actually an episode that, oh my god, it's so bad. When Eric Cartman, it's the one where Eric Cartman's looking for his father.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, in the end, I'll go through the episode. But at first, he thinks it's this guy like Chief Longhorn or something, and who's like a Native American dude, and they go to and he goes there, and he's like, he's wearing the gear, and he goes there, and then he thinks it's Chef, and
Mm-hmm.
and then I can't even but yeah, and then he thinks it's Mr. Garrison, and he's like mortified. And then when they confront Mr. Garrison, you've probably seen this on like YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever. When he confronts Mr. Garrison, he's like, "Who in here hasn't slept with Eric Cartman's mother?" and then no one raises their hands.
Oh.
No one, not a single person, man, women, children, do not raise their hands.
The children is
The
crazy.
children.
And then there's just like, I love how they just like, they never really drop it.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of like literally like in one episode where it's not even part of the episode, he just walks in, his mom's shooting a porn video with Chef. Like it's just, it's just you kind of feel like, I know it's hard to feel bad for Eric Cartman, but like, when that's your mom, you tend to feel a little bad for him.
Carmen and I watched the one where he got like Pavlovian dog trained.
Yes, the one with Caesar Milan. Oh my god. And like Super Nanny and all of that.
They just make him like into a good kid.
And then he's also, there's times when he's good, like genuinely
Like
good.
I don't, yeah, like in this movie, I feel so bad for him. He loves his
He's
children
trying
so
to
much.
protect his family, and then it's like.
And
it
then
just, yeah.
when he starts dating Heidi, too, like he's like actually genuinely trying to be a good person. He thinks
Right.
women are smart and funny, but then he recalls,
Which they're not. So
yeah, of course not.
he'd be wrong there.
And then he also but then he remembers what he said about Ghostbusters, the 2016 remake, and he tries to like frame everyone for what he said when he saw the 2016 Ghostbusters. And he's also got the Token Lives Matter shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eric is just...
Eric is Eric.
Eric is Eric.
Yeah.
But
anyways.
I also love Kenny.
I love Kenny and Butters. They're my top favorite.
Wait, who did you get on your personality
Kyle Broflovsky.
test?
Yeah.
Who did I get? Why do I keep forgetting?
Butters.
Yes. I
Wait,
keep forgetting who it was
I
Kenny
feel
or
like
Butters.
I am Kyle Broflovsky.
wait, what's the test? What is it called?
Oh, it's really long. Don't do it right now.
Yeah. I
It'll
don't
take you,
remember
like, a
what it
solid
was,
20
But
minutes.
Claire made us take this test.
It
and
wasn't
like,
just South Park characters. It was
showed
like
us our like personality
everybody.
type.
every movie, every TV show.
I feel like I'd get Cartman for some reason.
I don't like that you
I
think that
don't
about
think
yourself.
that's a good thing.
Well, or I'd get Randy, probably.
Oh yeah, actually I see it. Yeah.
I'm going to fuck that penguin. There's no timeline in which I do not fuck that penguin.
Oh. Benji, you started
COVID.
COVID?
Yeah, no. Oh, cancel.
And then they solve everything with weed.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then
Integrity
there's
weed.
during the vaccination special, or an episode before that, Randy's like and Randy teams up with the FBI to like take down all the other weed people because Randy wants to be big
I
weed.
want to watch that one.
Or no, he teams with the big weed people or something. But yeah, whatever.
Sometimes I feel like South Park's audience, they'll see like some terrible shit, and it'll resonate too deeply, and they'll be like, "South Park said it.
Not me.
Wasn't my idea."
Why are you not looking at me in the eyes? Why are you not looking at me in the eyes?
It's just a thought. I actually didn't think that at all. I was just saying. I was making more of a generalization.
Yeah, I know. But
Like
South Park has like a vast range of.
or it's like how people say like the South Park creators
Fans.
hate their fans.
do they?
Hate their fans.
I don't think they do.
Wait, South Park hates their fans?
I don't think
They
so.
have to hate their fans.
I don't. Well,
Have
maybe
you-
some of them who think
have
Eric
you-
Cartman's like the protagonist.
No,
But like, no. Not
have you seen the
usually.
one where it's that girl who like comes up to them?
Yeah,
on the mic
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what I mean
They're
when,
like,
when I say
my
they
name
hate
is
her.
Tweak, and why would you kill my friend Kenny?
Yeah, I fucking yeah.
Every single time, I'm
Like they hate their fans. They have to.
They have to, but I mean, I heard that they also like keep their fan art. So
Yeah.
I mean, the fan art, I've seen some of it. It's pretty good.
That episode's good.
I like the ninja weapons episode.
Oh my god, I love that episode.
Where they all get ninja weapons, and then they turn into like Street Fighters animations, and then they throw the throwing star at Butters, and it hits him in the eye, and then like the illusion breaks, and they have to basically spend the whole episode trying to figure out how to get Butters back. But then they dress Butters up as a dog and try to take him to the vet. But then when they get there, they're confronted by the other guys, like Clyde and his friends, who got ninja weapons, and they have to fight them. And then Butters escapes, and Butters goes to the hospital. But then since he's dressed up as a dog, the doctor says, "Well, I can't treat this dog, this poor animal. I gotta take it to the pound," because he thinks he's a dog, even though Butters is just a kid with like
a ninja star in his face.
And a ninja star in his face. And they takes him there, and they're like, "Oh, well, can't do anything about this. Got to put him down." And then he has to run away. Again, it's funny.
Slay, South Park. I think we should make this a short episode because we basically said everything there is to say about this movie.
Yeah.
It's very funny. Anyway,
thanks for tuning in to Normalest Chicago Residents. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube.
we're not on TikTok.
We're not on TikTok?
Nope.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.